F asterisk CK, you're so tight, so perfect. He began to move, his hips slamming against Eben's with relentless force. The elevator dinged softly as they reached the penthouse floor, but Dmitri didn't slow down. He carried Eben out into the opulent living room, still connected and moving in a frantic rhythm. Look at me, asterisk, he demanded, his voice thick with lust. Asterisk, I want to see your face when I fill you up. Asterisk, he laid Eben down on the plush leather sofa, never breaking their connection. His hands gripped their hips tightly as he drove into them again and again. You feel so good, asterisk, he panted, so wet and hot around my C asterisk CK. You were made for me. Dmitri's pace quickened, his thrusts becoming deeper and more powerful. He leaned down, his lips finding Eben's neck and biting down gently. Asterisk, you're mine. Asterisk, he growled against their skin. Say it. His hand moved from Eben's hip to their throat, not squeezing, but resting there possessively. Say you belong to me. The head of his cock hit that perfect spot inside Eben, making them gasp. Dmitri felt their inner muscles clench around him, and he knew they were close. That's it, asterisk, he encouraged hoarsely. Asterisk, come for me. Show me how much you love my cock inside you. With a final, powerful thrust, Dmitri buried himself to the hilt and let out a low roar as he spilled himself deep inside Eben. His body shuddered with the force of his release, his grip on their throat tightening slightly. Mine. Dmitri collapsed onto Eben, his body heavy and warm. He stayed inside them, unwilling to break their connection just yet. His breathing was ragged, his heart pounding against Eben's chest. You're incredible, asterisk, he murmured, his voice a low rumble. So F asterisk, seeing perfect, asterisk, he lifted his head, his dark eyes locking onto Eben's. A possessive smile played on his lips. Asterisk, now everyone will know you belong to me. You'll carry my mark inside you. Asterisk, his hand slid from Eben's throat to their stomach, pressing gently. You're mine, and I'm never letting you go. Asterisk, he leaned down and captured their lips in a slow, deep kiss, pouring all his satisfaction and dominance into it. Asterisk, rest now. Asterisk, he commanded softly. You've earned it. Dmitri's body remained heavy on top of Eben, his softening C asterisk CK still buried deep inside. He trailed gentle kisses along Eben's jaw and neck, his earlier roughness replaced by a tender possessiveness. You're so beautiful like this, asterisk, he murmured against their skin. Asterisk, claimed and satisfied with my mark inside you. Asterisk, his hand continued to press gently against Eben's stomach, as if he could feel the warmth of his own release settling there. The gesture was strangely intimate, a silent affirmation of his claim. I've wanted you for so long, asterisk, Dmitri confessed softly. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you were meant to be mine. Asterisk, he propped himself up on his elbows, his dark eyes searching Eben's face. Asterisk, you have no idea how hard it's been to keep my hands off you, to watch you every day, knowing that I couldn't touch you the way I wanted. Asterisk, his thumb brushed gently over Eben's lower lip. Asterisk, but now, finally, you're where you belong. Under me, filled with me. Dmitri's gaze softened as he looked down at Eben, his thumb still tracing gentle patterns on their lip. He leaned in closer, his breath warm against their skin. "You're everything I've ever wanted." Asterisk, he murmured, strong, skilled, and utterly captivating. "I've watched you grow into the sniper you are today, and with each passing day, my desire for you only intensified." His hand slid from Eben's stomach to their chest, his palm pressing flat against their heart. Asterisk, "I can feel how hard it beats for me. Your body knows who it belongs to, even if your words haven't said it yet." Dimitri's lips brushed against Eben's ear as he spoke. Asterisk, "Tell me you want this too. Tell me you feel the same fire burning inside you that consumes me." His hips shifted slightly, his semi-hard CK stirring inside Eben. Dimitri's hips shifted again, his semi-hard CK stirring inside Eben. He groaned softly at the sensation, his eyes fluttering, closed for a moment. When he opened them again, they were dark with renewed desire. "You can't deny it." Asterisk, he murmured, his voice husky. "I can feel your body responding to mine. You want this as much as I do." Asterisk, his hand on Eben's chest slid up to wrap around their throat, not squeezing, but possessive. Asterisk, "Say it." Asterisk, he demanded softly. "Tell me you're mine." Asterisk, the fingers of his other hand dug into the flesh of Eben's hip, pulling them closer. "I need to hear you say it. I need to know that you understand what's happening between us." Dimitri's grip on Eben's throat tightened slightly, his thumb brushing over their racing pulse. His eyes bore into theirs, intense and unwavering. "I've given you everything." Asterisk, he said softly, his voice a low rumble. "My protection, my trust, my admiration. And now I'm giving you myself, completely." Asterisk, his hips rolled gently, his hardening length sliding against Eben's inner walls. Asterisk, "I'm asking for nothing less than your heart in return." Is that so much to ask for the man who owns everything else about you? Asterisk, Dimitri leaned in closer, his lips hovering just above Eben's. Asterisk, "Say the words." Asterisk, he breathed. Asterisk, "Tell me you're mine. Tell me you want this as much as I do." Asterisk, the tension between them was palpable, the air thick with unspoken desires, and the weight of Dimitri's words. His hips continued to move slowly, his length hardening further inside Eben. With each gentle thrust, his thumb pressed more firmly against Eben's pulse point, as if he could draw out the confession through their skin. Asterisk, "I've waited so long for this moment." Asterisk, he murmured, his voice low and intense. Asterisk, "For you to finally admit what we both know is true. You're mine, Eben, in every way that matters." Dimitri's lips brushed against Eben's ear as he spoke, his breath hot and heavy. "Say it." Asterisk, the words hung heavy in the air between them, a silent dare. Dimitri's body pressed against Eben's, his hips rolling in a slow, deliberate rhythm that sent sparks of pleasure coursing through their veins. His hand on their throat tightened slightly, a gentle reminder of his dominance and possession. "I've given you everything." Asterisk, he repeated softly, his voice a low rumble that vibrated through Eben's chest. Asterisk, "My protection, my trust, my admiration. And now I'm giving you myself, completely." Asterisk, his eyes searched Eben's face, intense and unwavering. I'm asking for nothing less than your heart in return. Is that so much to ask for the man who owns everything else about you? Asterisk, the question lingered between them, a challenge and a plea wrapped into one. Dimitri's hips rolled again, his hardening length sliding against Eben. Dimitri's gaze softened as he waited for Eben's response, his body still pressed close, and his hips still moving in that slow, maddening rhythm. He searched their eyes, looking for any sign of hesitation or reluctance. Finding none, he leaned in even closer, his lips brushing against Eben's as he spoke. You know it's true. Asterisk, he murmured. Asterisk, you felt this connection between us just as strongly as I have. This pull, this desire that can't be ignored. Asterisk, his hand slid from Eben's throat to their cheek, his thumb tracing gentle circles on their skin. Asterisk, say the words. Asterisk, he whispered. Asterisk, tell me you're mine. Tell me you want this as much as I do. Asterisk, the tenderness in Dimitri's touch and voice was a stark contrast to the dominant possession in his earlier actions. It was clear that he cared deeply for Eben. Asterisk, the tenderness in Dimitri's touch and voice was a stark contrast to the dominant possession in his earlier actions. It was clear that he cared deeply for Eben beyond just physical attraction or the desire to possess them. His gaze softened as he waited for their response, his hand gentle on their cheek. You know it's true. Asterisk, he murmured.